up? What up? What up? What up?
What's good, y'all? It's the R&G Podcast.
How's everybody doing out there? It's another Saturday. We out here. Well, we're in here, not out here. We're in here getting our podcast on. And how was your week, bro?
Oh man, I'm gonna just say I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? And not at work. Jesus, man, it's crazy, bro. Like not enough sleep. Then the sleep you do get, I only got sleep because I fell asleep. You know what I mean? Then it's like your body's designed to get up at a certain time now, since like you doing like you moved up, so now you got more responsibilities. But I can complain, but I can't. So it is what it is.
Well, you're getting your bills paid, man. You're making your money, getting your getting your bread. So I mean, it's all good at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all good. Well, today's a special day. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday! I turned the big. Thank you. I turned the big 38 today. So plan on having a great day. With my kids, my girl, chilling out. I don't know what's on tap. I don't know what they got planned. Hopefully, I get a cake. But I mean, other than that, I'm just grateful, man. Grateful to see another year. I never thought that I would ever have a pandemic birthday. So everybody's just at least having one this year. It kind of sucks, because you can't really do things are kind of opening up a little bit more than they were since March. But still, I don't trust being in no establishment with no people. It's I don't know. I think it's kind of too soon. I heard that in Connecticut that they're going to open up to I think 75% of having people in restaurants and in eateries and stuff like that. I think that's kind of too much. I think that's kind of too early. I mean, 75%. Think about that.
People just think about their bills.
Man, I mean, I get it. There's restaurants, diners, places that are either close to losing, their business, but nah, come on, man. I mean, this thing is still out here. This whole COVID, this whole coronavirus is still out here. I heard that there was a kid in Mawa, because Mawa they don't have remote learning like we have around in our areas, or like Hackensack, Teaneck, and Inglewood. They don't have remote learning. They have like regular school. Everybody's in school. So a kid in Mawa caught the virus, so they had to shut the whole school down. You know what I mean? So this is some scary shit, bro. Like I hate remote learning. I can't stand it. I can't. Look. I feel like this. It's good that we have the remote learning, because our kids can still take part in school lessons and get their education and all that. But I hate being involved. I don't want to be involved. You know what I mean? But I got no choice. Man. Like waking up early in the morning, getting me and my girl get the kids ready. Then we either staying at our house, or we shoot to my mom and dad's house. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Do they really? Cause my niece do it, my nephew do it. And I'm sitting here like I ain't got no kids, but I'm saying like, yo, do they really sit in front of a computer for like 7 hours?
Yes.
So they do. They get up and they get up like what from the shirt up, like as long,
it's regular school, bro. Like my son Eli, he said to his teacher, he said, I don't remember his teacher's name. I don't remember I don't remember all my kids' teacher's name really. But he asked her if he can go to the bathroom. She said, no. And he looked at me. I said, well, she said no, bruh. But she gives them valuable time to take care of their. I have to go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink of water. She gives them breaks, 5-minute breaks, 10-minute breaks, 15-minute breaks. So what does Eli do? He sits there. He goes on YouTube, looking at fire trucks and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, don't you think you go to the bathroom real quick? No, I'm good, Dad. Then 5 minutes back into the Zoom. Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to tell you. She already told you no. You know what I mean? And I seen her actually tell one of the other kids that he couldn't eat his breakfast because and that's how much they're making it like a school like atmosphere. Because you gotta think about it. If you was in class, you wouldn't be eating that egg sandwich.
True. But
as a parent, you're like, listen, you're not gonna tell my son he can't eat his goddamn breakfast. This is my goddamn house.
As somebody who loves to eat, I wish somebody would tell me I can't eat in my own house. Okay, like, bro, I get the whole school thing. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. I guess you could do all that before the cameras come on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's. Yeah. Once again, this is me talking with no kids. That's why I'm asking questions. Like, just to sit in front of a computer, like.
But you good though.
Don't you think, like, I don't know. I'm not a teacher, but like, wouldn't it be like better if they just gave them. I know, like, you got to teach them too, not just like put work in front of them for them to do it.
Right.
But like, I don't know. It's 7 hours, man. Different, 7 different subjects.
My son Tave has eight subjects. Well, I mean, I guess you can call lunch a period, right?
Yeah.
So it's 8 subjects, and and their lunch is their lunch is pretty much the same time. I think Eli has lunch from like 10:30 to like 11:25.
So you got to eat on camera?
Nah. Everybody's off the Zoom.
I was about to say, it's like, yo, for real? They gonna watch me eat, bro.
Yeah. Hey, John. Hey, Jimmy. You want to trade? You want to trade snacks? Come on. I know you do. How you gonna do that on the Zoom, right?
That's crazy.
But nah, they go off the Zoom and my kids don't they don't eat on lunch at no damn 10, 11 o'clock, man. They just got breakfast.
That's what my lunch period was.
But they be trying to get me. They be like, Dad, I'm hungry. Can you make me a sandwich? I'm like, yo, it's 11:30 in the morning, bro. You just ate. I ain't making you nothing right now. You good? Shoot, man.
That had me fucked up for a minute, bro. the whole lunch period thing. I'm like, bro, tell me they turn the cameras off.
Nah, they turn the cameras off. They turn the cameras off. Right. But it's just a hassle though, man, because I gotta make sure Eli's actually doing what he's supposed to do, because he's in and out of different resource classes and whatever, and Tavian, gotta make sure he's doing what he's doing. I mean, and not to say that they're not, but it's like it's like I'm a monitor. I'm like this the whole time, in between both of them, just looking and watching. You know what I mean? And we gotta do what we gotta do as parents, man. And we gotta support our kids. As much as we don't like it, we gotta support what the teachers want them to do. I mean, it is what it is at this point. But hopefully, I mean, things kind of get better. Actually, I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon. But they're saying that I think either in October or November, it's gonna be like a split deal where the kids go to school for like 3 days out the week and then they're home for 2 days.
Yeah, that's what my nephew does.
But shit, man, these kids, man, they're so comfortable home, man. They're comfortable as hell.
That's the thing. My fault, but that's the thing though. Like, comfortable as hell, but I'm pretty sure like the whole like waking up thing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, you do the same shit if you was going to school. So
it's harder though waking them up to get ready for class, because they already got it in their mind that, well, shit, I ain't going no damn where. I'm home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time. You know what I mean? Tave got splashed with some cold water a few times. You know what I mean? It's better than me hitting him. I don't want to hit him.
You know what I used to do? Like, when my sister was younger, she would be asleep, right? And like, I would wake her up and I would ask her questions that didn't make sense, because as soon as you wake up, you don't know where you at for like a couple seconds, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Her name was Lanissa, right? So I'd be like, yo, I said, Lanissa, wake up. She's like, what? I said, wake up. She's like, what? I said, what number is your favorite color? Makes no sense, right? Think about it, makes no sense, right? She's like, what? What number is your favorite color?
What the hell is that?
She like, and she really trying to think about it too. I know it makes no sense, but I don't know. Just fucking with him.
It's always something dumb as hell to make you think harder though.
Yeah, that is dumb as hell
Like
too.
like you squinting your eyes, you got your forehead all wrinkled. You steady trying to think about like
Trying to
what
wipe
the hell he saying?
wiping the crust out your eyes. Like, what is he talking about?
That's crazy. That's crazy. But well, I mean, yeah, that's basically pretty much what is going on with me and every other parent out here dealing with the remote learning. Just guys, just hang in there. That's all I can say. I mean, that's all I say to myself every day. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, damn, Joe, I gotta hang in there. Gotta hang in there. But today's my birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday
That's what I'm talking about.
to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. I'm about to kick a little round for G.
You know what I mean?
Uh.
You know what I mean? Getting this Jaheim one. So that's my nigga. That's my nigga. That's my.
And now sports.
That's my. That's my.
I'm stupid as hell.
Nah. But all right. So let's jump. Let's jump on into a couple topics we want to talk about, and the biggest news this week was the whole Breonna Taylor case, and once again, the justice system that's in place in America. I mean, it just doesn't favor black people, and it sucks. So basically, the two officers that were involved. Or the three officers that were involved, two of the officers got didn't get indicted, didn't get a charge, but one officer did. It doesn't make sense to me of how only one officer gets indicted, but still it's like a slap on the wrist though. What the charge is. Basically, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to ramble and be wrong about it. The officer that got charged, is he the one that shot the fatal shot that killed Breonna Taylor? Or is it the other officers or one of the other officers that got that actually got freed away from it?
I don't even know, honestly, bro. Because they're saying like he was charged, but like charged for shooting in an apartment that wasn't Breonna Taylor's.
Okay, so then it
shot into the white neighbor's apartment. That's what they charging him for.
Got it.
The white neighbor.
Got
Even
it.
the black neighbor.
Got
the
it.
White neighbor.
All right, because see this is the disparity with this, man, and this is what's really messed up about this is that Breonna Taylor, whether she knew or she didn't know what was going on with her boyfriend or whatever, they're sleep in their house, right? Am I right or wrong? They sleep, right? So they're sleep in their house. There's supposedly a knock on the door or maybe a no knock. I heard that there was a knock on the door and that the police actually said who they were. It said why they were here.
It said loud banging at the door.
Loud banging at the door. Yeah. So Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, he figures that it's somebody trying to break into the house. So he shoots one of the officers in the leg. He fires a shot. Bam. Now, there's a bunch of shots fired back at them, and it ultimately killed Breonna Taylor. All right? There should be justice for that because she had nothing to do with what happened. She had nothing to do with her boyfriend's endeavors. Now, I hear that the police had a strong source that said that there was a heavy presence of activity going on in that house because they've seen Breonna Taylor's boyfriend in and out the house. All right, so he could be in and out the house, but what heavy activity did you see, or what did you find in there? Does anybody know?
He's black. No matter what he do, it's a crime.
Okay, so that's my point. You didn't find shit. So by you saying that you're basically assuming that there's heavy activity going on in that house, but when it comes to the investigation, y'all don't got nothing but a dead body. You killed the black woman, and she wasn't just ordinary black woman. She was a first responder, just like I am. She was an EMT. Like, come on.
Yeah, she was an EMT.
Come on now. And then you charge an officer for shooting in a white person's house? What about Breonna Taylor's house?
Where somebody died at.
It's a homicide, right? The system that's in place in America is not for black people. That has to get fixed. Don't tell me what Trump is doing. Don't tell me what any other person is doing because I haven't seen nothing. Nobody else has seen anything positive about the justice system for black people. Nobody has seen anything in an action where they're trying to fix it either. We could talk all we want to talk, but nobody's putting action anywhere. I stated last week or maybe the week before, you're always going to see Black Lives Matter. No matter where you turn, no matter where you look. You're always going to see it because of shit like this. When we're getting treated in like unfairly, no justice, what do you expect us to do? Just stand there and not do nothing? You expect us to stand there and just take the blow? You expect us to fucking say, yeah, home of the brave, we're free? Where's the freedom at? Where? And then you want to sit there and say, oh, well, you know, we're making strides to do this, we're making strides. That's all talk. It's all blab. Show us some fucking action. I don't see shit. I don't see nothing. So y'all can't be mad when y'all see buildings burning down. You can't be mad when you see the Black Lives Matter morals in the damn streets.
Then they're trying to paint over that shit like it's hurting them.
I don't see how.
Then they try to paint over that shit like it's a problem. They they're so stupid. People try to compare Black Lives Matter to the KKK. The Black Lives Matter. It's not. It's know what Black Lives Matter is. It's not a hate group. It's not hate speech. We're saying Black Lives Matter because y'all act like it don't. Something happens to us, oh fucking well, because a cop did it. Nobody's getting. They're not getting penalized for that shit. Like G said earlier, a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean? Get what? Give him what? Desk work. I don't know what the fuck. I forgot what they call it.
Death penalty.
No, I'm saying like when they assign you to a desk, you're not on the street anymore because
desk work.
You know what I mean? It's like shit like that. Like G said, nobody's speaking on this shit. Nah. Somebody died because they're a certain color. Firing rounds firing shots. He didn't give a fuck. Like, bro, like as long as he knew like the skin color of somebody, I don't think they gave a fuck what they did. They could have been in the crib watching TV. Kick the door open, boom, a warrant. Let's start firing.
True.
Like it's like something happens to black people. Cops kill black people constantly, and there's no penalties for the shit. You know what I mean? And then the jurors look at it like, oh, when I'm not speaking up against them, like, nah, for what? They're black. They dead. I'm not speaking up. I'm rooting for the cops. You know what I mean? And you can't tell me cops, this is what I believe, have, oh, my best friend, oh, his father's a judge. Oh, yeah, he's not doing no time. You know what I mean? His father is this, so they're not doing no time. Oh, his father's a captain and a sergeant. We're gonna sweep this right under the rug. You know what I mean? And then you know you fucked up and you wrong when you sit here. Every time a black person dies, where's all this money coming from just to shut black families up because their daughter or their son or a loved one passed away? Fuck the money.
Fire the motherfuckers that do the shit, man.
They want their loved ones back. Fuck the money. I keep that shit. I don't want that shit. I want my family back.
That's how this gets solved. You gotta start fucking firing these cops, man. That do the fucked up dumb shit. It's not every cop, man. I'm not coming after every cop. I got family that's in the police department. I'm not coming after the police, man. That's how it's painted. Like everybody, like every black person don't like cops. I've been pulled over several times walking. You know what I mean? Damn near my whole life. And cops, and honestly speaking, I thought it was bullshit.
majority of the times. But when some of those cops spoke to me, I had to be at work at like 3, 4 in the morning. They see me walking through a white neighborhood, going to work. They'll pull over, ask, oh, where you coming from and where you going? Ask me for my ID, cool. Send me on my way. Other cops, they don't do that. Ask me for my ID, now they got to call for backup. What's backup? I'm black, about, I guess, like 10 squad cars per black person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2 officers per car. God forbid, like, I'm going to work. I show no signs of a threat. So anything that happens in the vicinity of the call you got, if I'm in that vicinity or somebody that looks like me, all of a sudden, they're the one who did the crime. If there was one committed and it wasn't. That's bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck out of here, man.
Like I said, they got to start firing these police so that way families can get closure of losing their loved one. I mean, that's only fair. I mean, but shit, that's gonna have to take place if they're actually gonna do some type of action with the type of justice reform that we have right now. You know, and until then, it's going to be what it is. And you're going to see all these demonstrations. You just got to deal with it. You just got to deal with it. You can say what you want about Black Lives Matter and all this other shit. Look, we got to do something to make our voices heard, to make it be known that we're not going to be fucked with. You know, and once again, I don't condone burning buildings down and stuff like that. You live there. You live in that community. Why would you want to burn a Target down? Now, how you going to go shopping? How you going to buy your milk? How you going to buy your eggs? So I get all that. I'm talking about doing some real work within the community and confronting our community leaders, talking to them. I mean, they know what's going on. They got to do their part to help us. And a lot of our black community leaders, they're not really doing much to help us. You know, it's sad to say, but it's true. They're not really doing that much to help us. You know, and it doesn't really help that we got a dude named Charles Barkley sitting here saying that, what'd he say? He said he made a comment saying that he doesn't think that the killing of Taylor is not like George Floyd or Ahmaud Arbery. So look, to me that's bullshit. How the fuck you gonna sit there and say, Sir Charles, how the fuck you gonna sit there and say that's nothing similar to what happened to Mr. George Floyd and Mr. Arbery? How you gonna say that? You sound like a fucking hypocrite, bruh. You sound dumb as hell. No wonder why you and Whitlock are so fucking close and tight. You know what Whitlock is?
No.
He's a fucking asshole too.
What does he do?
He's like a sports commentator. You know what I mean? But Jason Whitlock, that's his name.
Jason.
Oh, I heard. Okay.
And he's an asshole. He be on some Uncle Tom shit. Look, we got so many things going on, and to hear shit like this from our own fucking people, that just pisses me off. Pisses everybody off.
And to say something like that, bro, like, what are you trying to make the headlines? You that bored? Like, people don't know who the fuck you are? Like, when the last time you looked in the mirror, bro, that can easily been, is he married? Does he have kids?
He's trying to pacify. He's basically trying to pacify every goddamn thing, and that's not a way to do it.
That's my point.
When you get killed, you get killed, and it depends on how you get killed. Breonna Taylor got murdered. George Floyd got murdered. Arbery got murdered. They all got murdered, cold-blooded. So why is it not similar to Breonna Taylor? I don't get how Charles Barkley thinks. I don't get how Jason Whitlock thinks. And it's like the more I hear Charles Barkley talk, the more I just want to throw a basketball at his big ass rock head. Like, yo, nigga, are you thinking? Come on, man. Like, come on, you're black just like us.
That's what I was gonna say. When last time you looked in the mirror, bro? That can easily. That's what I was gonna say. Like, he got a wife?
Yeah,
does he got kids?
Yeah, he got kids.
That could easily. Breonna Taylor. His kids could have easily been Breonna Taylor. He could have been Breonna Taylor.
Easily.
Or George Floyd.
Easily.
You know what I mean? Don't let that NBA card celebrity shit like get you fucked up.
That's his wife.
You know what I mean? Oh, I get it.
So yeah. His wife speaks for herself.
I get it.
She's white.
I
But
get
you know
it.
what? You know what? That still doesn't get him off off of what the fuck he said.
No, I don't.
You know what I mean? Because I got family members that's black and white, cousins that's black and white. I know kids that I coach that their moms are black and white. I don't hear not one of them sitting here saying no bullshit like this, man. Matter of fact, there's a white person that I know. Her kids are mixed. She got her husband's black. So you know what she says? She doesn't say my white kid. She said our black kids, and she's white. She gets it. She understands it. She's with it. Why can't everybody else be like that? And I think it's even harder if you're mixed to explain to your child about the racial tension. It's hard to explain that shit. Because your child don't know, should I be on the white side? Should I be on the black side? It's hard.
Yeah.
I get that. But shit, teach your children right. Doesn't matter what race you are. Doesn't matter if they're white, black, Asian, whatever. It don't matter. Teach them right. Teach them the right way.
And that's another thing too. A lot of kids. I seen it on a talk show. I forgot which one it was. They had a racist family on there. They didn't like black people. You know what I mean? But the mother was a nurse taking care of
Great.
you know what I mean? And the daughter, she didn't like black people. And the host of the show asked, well, how come you don't like black people? Because every time I'm in a restaurant, they're always yelling, talking about, where's my fried chicken and all the other shit.
Type of shit.
I was like, bro, that's a reason to hate somebody?
Where's
they
my
asking,
fried chicken?
Yeah, because they asking where they food at.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? It's the stupidest shit in the world. But the point I'm trying to make is she was taught that. She really has no experience on why she doesn't like black people.
Wow.
She was on some bonehead bullshit. She was taught that shit. And you gotta look at her parents and shit. Y'all some stupid, ignorant motherfuckers. Stupid as shit to sit here and plant that shit in somebody's head. Then you never know who you gonna need in life. She could be the one where her car flips over in a fucking accident where a black person comes along, not thinking about no fucking race or nothing. Oh, that's a life. Let me go save it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go save it. So what you gonna do when the car unconscious when they wake you up and find out it was a nigga that saved your life? Now what? What you gonna kill yourself? Oh, you should have let me die. You was an ignorant bitch. Cause that's exactly what the fuck she probably would think. On some extra goofy shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, all this old radio, people will kill me, bro. Like, everybody just look at somebody's, not everybody, people, certain white people look at people's skin color like ours and think like everybody that look like us, you know what I mean, is a fucking criminal. You know what I mean? Why? Is it the boots? Is it the jeans? Is it the fucking hoodie people wearing?
God forbid you wear a hoodie.
You know what I mean?
God forbid you wear a hoodie, bro.
I'm like, bro, like, really?
Timberland boots, got braids.
That shouldn't even make.
I don't think nobody wear braids anymore.
I think they try to, even if they like receding.
Cornrows.
They
Well,
try
if you
to.
receded, man, you give it up, bro.
They
Give it up.
Yeah, you see.
How the fuck you got a braid in the middle of your fucking head, bro? Like,
I think I saw Coolio with 2 pigtail braids. He had braids coming out the side. Cut his hair bald. Now he got pigtail braids.
oh man. All right, so we gonna just wrap this up, man. Basically, you know, it just ain't right of the results for this Breonna Taylor case. It's not right for her family. Her family has no closure. You know, I'm gonna keep them in my prayers, and I just
Yes,
hope
sir.
that they keep on fighting, and you know, hopefully somewhere down the road they'll get some closure, because it's messed up. And I know a lot of people that heard the news about this. A lot of people said that they wasn't surprised about it, but I've seen a lot of people tearing up with this, crying about it. It's a hurtful feeling. It's a hurtful feeling to know that a killer, not a killer, but killers are walking free. They're still gonna have their job. They're still gonna be able to take care of their families, their bills.
Protect or serve, right?
Protect and serve. But Breonna Taylor's family can't love on Breonna. They can't love their loved one.
You can't just turn that off too. Like people be acting like certain they act like, oh, somebody's gone, or like, oh, it's time to move on, get over. You can't in my opinion, when people pass, loved ones and shit like that, you move on, but you never get over that shit, man.
Nope.
You never get over that shit. Such and such died. Oh damn, I've been over that. How does that even sound? You never get over it. Just because you're not talking about it don't mean you're over the shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like this shit don't make no fucking sense, bro.
Until it hits home, until it hits your own family, then you understand. You know what I mean? I lost my cousin 2 years ago. He got murdered. I'll never be over that. I'll never be over the fact that I can't big him up, talk to him, show him love. I can't do none of that shit. So when that shit hits home, it's a different feeling. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up how everything is for our black people. And I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to get teary-eyed myself because now I'm starting to feel. But it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. So prayers to Breonna Taylor's family, blessings to her family, and we're hoping that justice really gets served the way it should. Really hope so.
Yes.
All right. So moving on now, get into sports. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Celtics and we'll talk about the Lakers. Jeff, if you want to jump in on this conversation, I need to get your take on it because, where did this Miami team come from, bruh? That's what I want to know. First of all, and second of all, how does Pat Riley do it, man? Like, how does he do this shit? I don't get it. I don't know how he does this. But I mean, the Heat did lose last night to the Celtics, 121 to 108. Jason Tatum led the way with 43 minutes, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 31 points, and 8 of 22 from the field. Jaylen Brown, he scored a second high of 28 points, 39 minutes, 8 rebounds, and 12 of 23 field goals. So basically, to just to do a little recap, the Celtics did start out slow. I thought they was going to lose. They didn't start out the way they finished last night, which I guess maybe they can ride off of this of the way they played in the second half and take it until Game 6, and we'll see what happens, man. I mean, it's been a playoffs with a lot of surprises. Like who you never would have thought of to see the Nuggets playing the Lakers. Everybody thought it was gonna be the Clippers, but the Clippers ain't who we thought they were. And a lot of people want to place a lot of blame on Doc Rivers. It's not Doc Rivers' fault, in my opinion. If you ask me, I don't think that PG-13 is not a good mix with Kyrie. Not Kyrie. What's his name?
Who's PG-13?
Paul George.
Okay. Told you I ain't see a game in a
God
minute.
damn.
I know. I ain't see a game in a minute, bro.
I said Kyrie. It's not Kyrie. It's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi. I always fuck his name up.
You said Cowie?
I always fuck his name up.
That's what it looked like, though. If they never pronounce it, that's how I pronounce it.
Yeah.
Listen. I know my sports, but damn, man, he got a fucked up name. But anyway,
Kawhi.
He said Kawhi. What the fuck?
It doesn't look like how it's pronounced. If you look at it, and I'm not thinking Kawhi. Cow high.
But but I don't think that tandem is a good mix. I mean, they don't in my opinion, they don't complement each other the way of their game, their style, the way they play. That's just my opinion. But we'll see what happens in the near future when they actually do their delegations and I guess try to fix up what they couldn't finish this year. So we'll see what happens. But that's just my take with it. Everybody's blaming Doc Rivers. I don't think it's Doc Rivers' fault. But as a coach, of course, he's going to take the blame because he's the head coach. But I don't think it's all his fault. But anyway, the Celtics they get to live another day. Basically, like look, they gotta take it one game at a time. You know, one game at a time, one set at a time, one series at a time. Now, I don't think they will come back to push a game seven. Because like I'm sold on the Heat now. The Heat are really good. So like I said, I don't know how Pat Riley does it. I really don't. Like Pat Riley's like the Belichick of fucking basketball. He really is. So kudos to Pat Riley and the Miami Heat. Now the Lakers, they play tonight in the game 5 against the Denver Nuggets. With this game and this win, the Lakers can actually win the West and be in the finals. So this is what everybody was talking about before the season started. Everybody was saying that LeBron James is going to be in the finals. It's going to be the Lakers against the Celtics, which I don't see now. Like I said before. So, but I mean, shit. I mean, if it is Lakers against the Celtics, that's a vintage ass fucking series. Lakers and Celtics, Lakers and Boston.
Yeah.
Vintage, man.
I just want to see LeBron get a chip in LA.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that too.
Just to shut people up. You know what I mean? Because everybody, it's just like this whole. Not getting to that part yet, but it's just like this whole. When people talk about the Lakers, oh, he's not a real Laker. Oh, they had Magic. Oh, they had Shaq and then it's Kobe and no, he's not a real Laker. You know what I said? What's a real Laker, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not getting it, man. Like it's
when they say a real Laker, they mean like Magic Johnson type. Like he got drafted by the Lakers.
I know.
He had a whole 10-year career with the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, like, you know what I mean? James Worthy, like.
I know what they mean. It was more like.
You don't give a fuck.
Rhetorical. No, I don't. I should have just said that, right?
Took the words right out of your mouth. All right, well, you know what?
They discrediting that man. I said, bruh, nigga breaking records back and forth and shit. Bro, like, get that man some. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to feed off of that, though, because you said that they're discrediting LeBron James. Now, this is where I need you, Jeff. All this GOAT talk, all this GOAT that, bad, right? Look, now this is we can agree to disagree. You can either feel what I'm saying or hate what I'm saying. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Here's my thought about a GOAT. I don't believe that there's only one GOAT. I don't believe that there's only one person that's the best ever in. I'm about to say NBA. I'm gonna say any sport.
But so then, if it's not, if you're gonna have multiple, then don't you mean for that age or time period, like?
Thank you.
For Jordan, yeah,
Well,
okay. Now the young kids,
right?
Maybe Kobe and so on and so forth.
Right.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If you grew up in the era of the '60s,
Right.
your GOAT is Bill Russell.
Right.
Right. If you grew up in the era of the '70s, who would your GOAT be? Like maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry West.
Yeah.
He is the logo on the NBA.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
That is him, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to change that to Kobe, right?
Yeah, I think right. They didn't want to do that,
They want to change it to Kobe.
but they wouldn't give it to Jordan. Now, but that's a whole nother argument.
But you see the bullshit?
I see the man.
You see the bullshit?
That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what I mean?
That's all.
So if you grew up in the '80s, your GOAT was probably like maybe a Magic Johnson or
Right.
A Joe Dumars, like somebody from the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas,
Damn, took it back.
Patrick Ewing,
Joe
right?
Dumars.
90s, of course, is Jordan
Of
all
course.
fucking day.
Hands down.
Because let me tell you why it's just the 90s. Because he didn't really do shit in the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop thinking that Jordan was winning championships when he got drafted in 1985.
No, see the whole thing is it's like when people talk about greatness of Jordan, they talking about his whole whether he won something or not, whether he got to the playoffs or not. They're talking like Jordan from when he started to when he finished. That's
Fuck
what people,
that.
That's what people talking
The
about.
Bulls
They're
sucked.
not gonna
The
say
Bulls
Yeah, I
sucked.
get you, Ron. They always talk about the complete.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the whole.
Yeah.
I said nah.
But the Bulls sucked when he got drafted.
Right.
They were ass. Cheeks.
That make you sound terrible.
Sucked.
Like the high pitch in the cheeks.
I had to get that.
Nigga, I'm the one with the headphones. Like, I hear that shit.
Look, I gotta be extra with it. I gotta get my Stephen A on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna talk like that motherfucker. That motherfucker spit like a motherfucker when you talk. Blasphemy! Blasphemy! What the fuck is blasphemy? Spell that shit, nigga. So basically, look, when Jordan got drafted, the Bulls wasn't a good team. As a matter of fact, if you watch the documentary series, I recall Jordan saying that they were at a hotel for a basketball game, and he went to one of the guys' rooms, and they were fucking lining up the coke,
Yeah.
sniffing and all types of shit.
You said they
Women in there, right?
You said they were fucking and lining up the coke.
They were doing some shit. So Jordan says, "Oh, I didn't go
Everybody
in there
run these
because
drills. Nigga.
I didn't go in there because I knew better." As much as I want to believe him, he's probably getting some pussy. But
Yeah, he had a white girl on the side. You know, that was
you know
it.
what I mean? Like it's all good though.
It's like, ain't that like an NBA? What you call it? I don't want to say. Is it stigma? Ain't that like when black dudes make it to the NBA, they get a white girl?
Facts.
Well, I'm gonna let
NFL too.
Or that might be.
Yeah.
Don't hate on that.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let that shit slide though. But getting back to what I was saying, the Bulls sucked, right? They didn't really get relevant until '87 when they drafted Scottie Pippen from Central Arkansas.
Yeah.
What matter of fact, they didn't draft Pippen. The Supersonics drafted Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. I was about to say, wasn't he a trade when they took him?
Yes.
That's why he
I
got
saw
that
that
bad check?
Yes.
I saw a picture and it fucked me up when I first saw it. I said, Pippen was on the Sonics?
Yeah.
But guess what? Guess what? If Pippen never came to the Bulls, I don't think Jordan would have a ring in 90, 91, 92.
Nah, I get it. Yeah.
Yo, can we have people who actually
All right.
who like to talk truth?
All right.
Can niggas talk truth?
Yes, they had a Horace Grant. They had a B.J. Armstrong. They had a Will Perdue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tony Kukoc. But
it was-
Scottie Pippen was the LeBron James that Jordan needed.
It was said that Pippen was one of those forwards that he could score 5 points in the game and still like be effective in his game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was a defensive threat.
Bro, Pippen, man.
And check this out. When Jordan retired, Pippen still got the Bulls into the playoffs. And they actually did lose to the Knicks. See, I'm smiling, right? Lost to the Knicks. But, yo, Pippen was that dude too. So how come Pippen doesn't get in the conversation of being the GOAT? Why is it always Jordan? Matter of fact, how come Kobe never gets fucking mentioned of being a fucking GOAT?
I thought he was.
No. You know what it is with Kobe? It's like for some reason there's Jordan, there's LeBron, but for some reason we take Kobe, right? And we was like, all right, we can just squeeze you in there. You in there. That's how I look at it. That's how it looks to me.
It's bullshit.
Like Kobe wasn't like out here fucking shit up, hitting game winners on every fucking franchise.
Now, mind you, because I'm a sports junkie. I listen to sports radio every day, all goddamn day. I get made fun of by my brother, everybody. Be like, all you do is listen to fucking commentary. So what, nigga? Shut the fuck up. But anyway, I'm listening to the Michael K show, and they had a phone interview. Oh, my bad. Cheers, bro.
No, it's all right.
They had a phone interview with Jim Calipari, John Calipari,
Right.
and basically he all right. So in the '96 draft, Calipari was the Nets head coach. He had a chance to draft Kobe Bryant. He didn't draft Kobe because Kerry Kittles, he played at Villanova. That's the college he went to.
Yeah.
Kerry Kittles went to Villanova. Now, at the time, hear me, at the time, because I know when I say what I'm gonna say, y'all gonna be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. No, just understand what the fuck I'm saying. At the time, Kittles was better than Kobe. You gotta understand something. Kobe's coming right out of high school.
Yeah.
Kittles, 4 years in college. He's mature. He knows what's going on.
Why is that such like a bad take though? Like what is it? Kerry Kittles?
Kittles, yeah.
Kittles.
Yeah, like why is that such a bad take though to say like he was better? Because I know what you mean. Like, oh, how is he better? How is that such a bad take though?
Because like you said before, everybody goes with the complete package of what the person is.
Oh, like,
but people won't see that shit or understand that shit unless they actually either someone like me listening to every damn thing, you analyze every goddamn thing, you see every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Like I like to get my information before I speak. There's a lot of people out here that they just like to talk. I call them dumb motherfuckers.
They running rampant too.
You know what I mean? If you don't have the right information about anything that you're saying, shut the hell up. I can't be nice about it. Just shut the fuck up, because you sound stupid. Sound dumb. So, like I said, just hear me. Kittles was better at the time than Kobe.
Right.
Now, Calipari did say that, from 3 to 4 years, in 3 to 4 years, Kobe's gonna be an all-star. Well, Calipari was wrong, because in 2 years, Kobe was an all-star. His first all-star game was in '98 at Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
He was in a slam dunk contest.
That's right.
Right? So, listen, that was basically the starting of Kobe the legend in '98. The Nets actually went to a couple conference finals, and we got our ass kicked by the Los Angeles Lakers. Twice. No, once. No, twice. No. It was once. The Lakers beat the Nets, and then it was the San Antonio Spurs. That's when they had Tim Duncan, David Robinson, all of them, yada yada yada.
They say like
In a young Ginobili.
They say Kobe's game, like I don't give a fuck if it does, but they
Yeah,
say
he took
Kobe's
his game
game
from Michael Jordan.
emulates Michael's game,
Yes,
and
100%.
they took everything as far as like the tongue out his mouth, like the fadeaway shit that Jordan does, and the turnaround jump, like the baseline jumper. I'm like,
Did you hear Michael Jordan's eulogy at Kobe Bryant's funeral?
yes,
Now look, that was the most genuine and surprising eulogy I ever heard in my life about a sports figure. You know what I mean? And it was very emotional and heartfelt. That was his little brother. Kobe was Jordan's little brother. He said that he was annoying. It's like a little brother that wants to wear your clothes all the goddamn time. Texting me at 11 o'clock at night, calling me at 3 something in the morning, asking me about a play or the triangle defense or whatever.
Right.
But Jordan saw Kobe's dedication.
you can see him on the. I keep cutting you off, but you can see him on the court, like even like the All-Star games, or like when Kobe played Jordan. You know what I mean? You can see them on the court, like they'll be back. Like you ever see like when people shooting free throws, and, like they're standing there talking to each other. Like they always got like Jordan to bend down, put his hands on his knees. You know what I mean? And Kobe, and they're sitting there going back and forth, like just talking.
It was a playful deal.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't even think there's shit talking. I just think like it's just like
There was some shit talking in there.
no. I know what you mean, but I think it's like it's a big. A high respect level, like they have for each other.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That's what I mean. You definitely right with the shit talking, but like it's just like, bro, like I'm here, like Jordan's like I'm here first, but like yo, you gonna take the torch from me if you ain't got it already?
Right.
And Kobe's like, there was no quit in Kobe Bryant.
No.
You know what I mean? He didn't give a fuck. Like I ain't got Shaq. Cool, I'm gonna still go out here and get this. You know what I mean? Like bro, like
And the other thing too is I don't care about him not being liked. Who gives a fuck if you don't like somebody, bruh? Like, his whole thing was he wants to be the fucking best. And damn it, he excelled at that. He was the best.
You know what's sad though, and really because if we had social media back when Jordan, we wouldn't like that motherfucker either.
No.
That, especially from after watching the documentary, you would have been like, "Oh, we hate this nigga."
No.
You know what I mean?
Especially
True-
if I'm Horace
true
Grant
shit.
right now, I want to beat Jordan's ass. Like you gonna sell me out like that on a documentary?
Right.
True shit.
Am I wrong?
True, nah,
But now we
definitely.
all love him. But
Yeah.
we didn't have social media, and Kobe grew up when we grew up.
Right.
I think I would have probably picked Kobe over Kittles if I think about hindsight's always 2020. But
Yeah.
when you think about it now, those 4 years of college, Kobe did those. He learned doing the business in the NBA.
And he speaks like what, 3, 4, 5 different languages?
Yeah.
Right. But think about it. Forget about the schooling.
Right.
He learned the art of the game from the best. From
Yes.
everybody who's in
Yes.
getting paid from it.
And his pops, his dad was in the league.
Right. You weren't sitting there running plays from ex-coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there, blowing maybe your years or endangering getting hurt or injured
Right.
and not getting paid.
Right.
So when you think about it, it's like, yo, if we can harness this boy, and look, in 2 years, he turned around and be like,
Yo, he told John
we got
Calipari.
something.
He told John Calipari one day at a game. I think Calipari was probably commentating the game or at a game or some shit. I think it was with the Lakers against whoever. But Kobe said to him, he was like, "Hey, Cal." He was like, you should be in the league if you drafted me.
No. But you get what I'm saying? He probably was tight inside, like, yeah, good one, Kobe. I'm gonna beat this.
He's not lying though, bro.
You know what else was dope too? I fuck with
Oh, hold on. And another thing too is when Kobe got drafted, he got drafted by Charlotte first, right?
Did he?
I think he got drafted by the Hornets first,
I'm not sure.
and then they pulled off a trade, and then he went to L.A. because I think he got picked 14 or I think it was a 14th pick in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember Tim Thomas from Patterson, he got picked by the 76ers.
Yep, you're right.
Keith Van
Yeah.
Horn,
The Hornets.
Yeah.
The Hornets.
Hornets, right?
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets. Yep.
There you go. That just popped in my head just now. You know what I mean? So, damn, the Nets could have had championships and the Hornets could have had some too. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man.
That's
what
why,
it
like,
is.
people understand,
That's
like-
the cycle of life. That's how things work.
Yeah, one person can't make a difference. That's what I was gonna say before. Another player that I seen him sitting with, and he was cool as fuck with, was one of my favorite players as well. I don't give a fuck if he won chips. It's Tracy McGrady, because McGrady was like, to me, in
Yeah.
my opinion, was a fucking animal on the court. You know what I mean? Like crossovers, handle, all that shit, man. Like
His fucking back and his knees fucked him up,
yeah,
man.
man. Like Tracy could have been. Oh,
I feel
man,
for him
bro.
though, man, because he really was a good player, especially when he was with the Magic, though.
Yeah, because I remember before, like when he first played against LeBron, it wasn't like a Tracy LeBron thing, but it kind of was, because like how they were scoring the baskets and like they would play against each other, and like LeBron would score and Tracy would score like different plays and shit like that. It's like, bro, like we didn't. I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
Not saying like basketball ain't competitive now. It's just like it's just certain players I'm used to, and like
Basketball is not competitive now, bro.
no, I'm just saying
Football
yeah,
is not competitive now.
it's just certain players I'm used to, and I'm
It's
used to
just-
seeing that competitive shit.
It's just ticky tacky shit. We might as well have a flag football, and we might as well play half court basketball. This shit sucks. You can't hand check. You can't do nothing, bro. Like, yo, so I'm supposed to just
Oh, this shit's
fucking
soft now.
dance circles around me?
Shit extra soft now. Like if Dennis Rodman, bro, he'll get niggas fouled out if he was playing right now.
Serious.
You can't breathe on niggas on the court.
The 90s Knicks, man, the whole team would have been fouled out. They had to call the game. That's how physical the Knicks were, bro. With the ball heads, man. I love having a ball head.
Man,
Every time playoff time came, I'm like, man, you gotta give me a ball head.
Imagine how many technicals Rasheed Wallace would have had.
Yeah, he was a technical foul machine, bro.
You would have just walked into one. Like, technical, just hold waiting for you. You're like, what?
He get called for a foul. He like, fuck you, ref.
Yeah.
All right, and you're out.
And that's the thing. You can't do nothing. Like, even remember Mutombo?
Yeah.
You can't do that shit no more.
Shit.
That's like a taunting.
After Jordan dunked on that ass, he shouldn't have been doing that ever again.
And they had that conversation too, because I could have sworn he said Jordan would never dunk on me or some shit. Baseline, right?
He came home and said, boom.
What Jordan do? Yeah, that's some shit though. Mutombo was just big, bro. I don't think that nigga was. Anyway.
All right, but back to the source of the topic, the whole GOAT thing. I said, you know, how I feel about it. It's no such thing as just one GOAT.
It's not.
It's GOATs in every era.
Yes.
In every era. And arguably, Kobe is a GOAT. Arguably, Jordan is a GOAT. And I say arguably because they're not playing no more. LeBron James will arguably be a GOAT. He's not a GOAT right now. No, he's not a GOAT right now. Y'all already labeling the kid from Duke. What's his name? Williamson.
Zion.
Yeah,
Zion
y'all already labeling him as a damn GOAT. And he hasn't really played a full season yet.
I was just about to say how he turning out because I ain't been watching that many games.
Shit, the last time I checked, man, his foot went through his shoe.
Nigga too big, bro.
You said.
God damn.
Nigga too big.
Like
bro.
how you got hurt?
Well, no, he's heavy. Yeah, didn't he say he was like kind of overweight?
Man,
but
he
the way he
fucked
plays-
that Nike shoe up.
I mean,
Like it was a normal slip, and then the whole fucking sole just broke open.
How does that happen?
He got Hercules toes. That's how that shit happened. Nigga turned to the Hulk
So damn, so if you a
in the
big
first quarter.
So man's like he got his own shoes. So if you a big nigga like him, you can't buy his shoes. Ain't that some bullshit?
Yo, man, that motherfucker need to play in Crocs. Nike Crocs.
I'm laughing at I'm laughing at the whole game if I see that shit.
You know what I mean?
These
But
niggas got Crocs on.
Yo, like the whole GOAT thing is it's a GOAT in every era, bro. Ain't just solely one GOAT because a lot of these players didn't start off as champions. I mean, the only person I can think of that started off as a champion is Bill Russell. You know how many rings he got? He's got like 11, 12 rings.
yeah.
But then somebody would sit there and say, well, the NBA was different back then. They didn't have a shot clock. They didn't have so fucking what?
But I think
He was dominant.
my thing is this: how come every time the GOATs is always spoken about that one rings, bro? Like, what about the niggas like?
Patrick Ewing ain't won a ring.
Yeah, what about the niggas who was in there like putting in work? Just because they ain't win a ring don't mean like their game wasn't like a force to be reckoned with.
And,
you feel what I'm
and,
saying?
and Patrick Ewing is arguably a GOAT for centers.
Yeah.
You got different categories. You could play with this with so many ways instead of just naming just one person. You
sometimes
can't
you can
compare
fuck me
Jordan to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They're two different positions. Stop posting that shit on Facebook. Tired of seeing that shit.
What position is LeBron?
Everything. He's a hybrid.
I like that answer though.
He's everything. He nigga play center. He play small
That's what
forward.
I'm talking about.
Play
So
the
if you're-
point. Play
if-
shooting
if-
guard.
If you're an all-around player,
play bench.
you know what I mean?
Coach.
If you're an all-around player, compare him to another all-around player.
I mean, to be honest, if you want to compare LeBron James, the most comparable comparison will be Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was 6'7", played point guard. He played small forward, and he probably played a little power forward if he had to.
That's the thing. I never knew Magic Johnson. I always thought he was a forward.
But before LeBron James, it was a Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
They got the same fucking game. It's just that LeBron James is a beast. He's bigger than him, stronger than him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, come on, man. Like, look, I'm not trying to make it seem like that I'm the fucking brightest person in the fucking book of sports, because I'm not. I don't know everything, but I know a lot of things, and I know that how I feel about the whole GOAT shit. Listen, man, it's not just Jordan. It's not, because when it's all said and done and careers are done with this era, you're gonna be talking about Steve Kerr, not Steve Kerr. Stephen Curry. You're gonna be talking about LeBron James. You're gonna be talking about maybe who else? Giannis. I can't say his last name for the life of me.
Yeah, I know. Me neither.
But y'all gonna be talking about these cats, man, because it's the era that we're in. It's the era and you gotta compare the positions. Stop comparing just the players,
The popularity.
the name, yeah. Because that's when it just don't make no sense to me. Once you start doing that shit, listen, I don't want to talk to your ass no more. It's a wrap. I know there's a lot of Laker fans out there that you know will sit there and say that Magic Johnson is a GOAT. He's the only GOAT. Cause y'all fans. I mean, shit. I'm a Knicks fan. I would love to sit there and say that Patrick Ewing is the only GOAT, but he's not. For his position, he's definitely not. Hella competition. You got David Robinson, right? David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Shaq.
Fuck him. No, I love Shaq. but Shaq to me is not really within that era though.
I'm talking about a GOAT.
I'm talking about the era though.
Oh, okay, I got you.
They got drafted in the early mid '80s.
I get your point.
You know what I mean? But you know what? You can kind of say Shaq is a part of that era because he was playing when they were playing.
The thing about Shaq is Shaq moves like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like a power forward or some shit.
He moved like a power forward, and he thought he was a point guard at heart.
I laugh my ass off. Shaq come down the court, dribbling, put the ball between the legs and shit like he about to hit him with a crossover. But like, bro, like the chemistry. That's another thing too. Chemistry between players.
Right.
I mean, Shaq had it with Kobe. Shaq had it with Dwayne Wade. It's like, bro, like a lot of people ain't got that. Kobe had it with Dwayne Wade. Like, bro, it's shit is like Stockton and Malone, even though it's old as shit.
Yeah.
But chemistry is chemistry.
All right, so we're gonna move along from the GOAT talk. Bah.
You want to do top 5?
If you think I'm wrong, I don't give a shit. Hit us up. We can argue.
You want to do top 5 next week?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do top 5 of our R&B artists that we like. We're gonna do that next week. We're gonna get that going next week.
No. I was talking about next week too. I'm talking about sports like basketball, like top 5 players.
Oh, we definitely do that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jeff, you too, bro.
Y'all gonna hate me again next week. I don't give a shit.
Who's y'all? You talking to the people watching?
Exactly.
I don't put that much energy
I'm
into
talking
people's
directly
shit.
to the people watching. You gonna hate me next week too.
You motherfucker.
Shit. I ain't scared.
Just
I
start
ain't scared, you motherfucker.
Just start throwing out random names. That
That's
nigga
all.
Leroy. You
That's
nigga.
all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, was you getting at me on the podcast? Nigga, how many Leroys in the world, nigga? The fuck is you talking about?
All right, moving along. We got a little baseball talk. Baseball is actually counting down the regular season. They're gonna start the playoffs. I believe it's next week, the first week of the baseball playoffs. The Blue Jays actually clinched the playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which is not that long of a time, but still, I mean, I'm kind of surprised actually seeing them, man. I knew they were going to be pretty good, but I didn't think they was going to be this good this early this year. And also the Devil Rays, they actually I think clinched. What did I write down here? Well, they clinched the berth, but I think they're like one of the higher seeds. I think they clinched the division. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, somebody please correct me. But I think they did. And I'm not a Yankees fan. I do kind of root for them at times, but I'm really a strong Mets fan. I mean, I grew up in the 80s where we had Doc Gooden, we had David Cone, Dan Maganin. I can go on and on. Todd Hudley, he was a catcher. So Darryl Boston. Yeah, I'm a big Mets fan. But we suck. We got a new owner though. Hopefully, he does some justice for us, man. I see the Mets moving in a great direction going into next year, and it's just a whole waiting thing right now for us, man. For us Met fans, man. We've been waiting forever. Actually, we've been waiting, I think, since 2015, 2016, when we actually made the World Series. And we lost to the Royals. See, a lot of losing here, man. But we're gonna get our act together. We'll be all right. But the Yankees will be in the playoffs. But they're gonna have to do their run to the World Series the hard way, and they only made it hard for themselves. And the reason why they made it hard for themselves is because, well, the lack of production. They had a lot of injuries. Injury plague. It's a shortened season, so they only play 60 games. But They had a injury played middle half of the season. They actually got pieces back, so they're trying to make a push now. I mean, they had a dismal fucking game the other day. They got their ass blown out by I think it was the Blue Jays that beat them, if I'm not mistaken. Was it the Blue Jays or what? Was it No, I think it was the Marlins. And I think the Marlins beat them yesterday.
They got a game today.
Yankees, right?
You talking about the Blue Jays?
I'm talking about the Yankees.
The Yankees?
They got blown out one game. They got blown out in a game.
The Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that on TV the other day. I didn't see the
Did
game.
they?
I saw the. I think it was like
no, they got blew the fuck out.
it was like 14-1 or some
Yeah,
shit.
some shit like that.
It
It was like a fucked up football game.
And for some reason,
I never heard of a 1-point conversion.
for some reason that score just stuck with me. I said, God damn.
I think it was either the Marlins or the Blue Jays that beat them. I'm not sure.
Are
I
they
think
playing today? How many games? Oh, they in the ending, right? The finals of it? Because they got a game today. They got a game tomorrow. But what was the fucking score last time?
but that game was like maybe 3 or 4 days ago.
Was it?
Yeah, the game I'm talking about. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't write it down. But I mean, they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be in the first round of the wild card. And they got to go through every game.
Marlins took them 4-3.
Oh, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, I knew they lost yesterday, but they gotta go through every game in the playoffs away. They have no. I mean, shit, ain't no such thing as home field advantage because nobody can go to the damn games anyway. But still, I mean, the Yankees play better when they're home. I think they're like 11-6 or 11 and something 7 something like that at home. They struggle when they're away. So, time will tell. Hopefully, we can have something to cheer for on the New York side, and we'll see what happens. Now, as for football, Thursday night the Miami Dolphins played the Jacksonville Jaguars. Had a feeling that the Dolphins was gonna actually win that game. Jacksonville, they're not really nothing to go crazy about winning wise, but I said earlier last month that the Dolphins was going to be a pretty good team. I don't think they're going to be a playoff team, but they have to. They got some pieces, and I'll always feel like with certain teams that have pieces, they can somewhere down the line become that dangerous team that you want to play. It could be that team that can actually sneak into the playoffs and win the whole damn thing. The Giants done it before. I have to throw that in there because, a lot of people don't think the Giants can do a lot of things, which makes me want to talk about this now. I called this radio show Carlin. He wasn't in, but in place for him was a woman named Anita Marks. She actually used to work for the Giants. She actually used to play football. So she's kind of in tune with a lot of the sports world, baseball, like all sports. But it's now I'm speaking from a fan because I'm a Giants fan. I'm speaking from a fan now. So I might go on a little rant. I might go a little crazy. Just bear with me. We gotta stop talking about some of these teams like they're the bad news Bears. All right, the Giants are 0-2. I understand that. The Giants got to start winning games. I understand that too. But when you see the difference between how a team played from the prior year up until now, and it's a positive change, that's something to look forward to. So this week, the Giants play the San Francisco 49ers. Now, hear me out. The San Francisco injury report. They lost their tight end, George Kittle. They lost their running back, Tevin Coleman. They don't have their the defensive end, D Ford. Their linebacker, Dre Greenlaw. Their cornerback, Akel Witherspoon. Their quarterback, Jimmy G. Their defensive end, Bosa. He's on IR. And their running back, Rasheem Mostert. He's on IR. So, Giants lost Saquon Barkley. He's on IR. We lost Sterling Shepard. He's on IR. So, on paper, the Giants are supposed to win this game. If the Giants don't win this game, we're a fucking laughingstock. Look, these are all NFL players. They all get fucking paid. That shit burns me the fuck up when you hear the news media, the ESPN commentators, fans, just people in general. When they sit there and say, "Oh, the Giants got to win this game because if they can't win this game, then they really suck." Do you think that any of these teams go to practice with the mentality that we're not going to win on Sunday? You don't think that these teams put in fucking work to try to beat the opposing team? What makes you an expert on how a team is going to turn out or how they're going to play? What makes y'all an expert? I never will understand that about any of y'all. I'm not an expert. I'm a fan. I don't get paid to fucking get mad at the Giants or whoever. I don't get paid for that shit. Only thing I can do is just ride for my team and be loyal to my team. But you got motherfuckers that want to sit there and say, well, the Giants, their secondary this, their defense this, their offense that, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. How come y'all can't keep the Giants out your fucking mouth? Like, why everybody talk about the Giants the way they do? Why is that a problem? Anybody know?
They probably fans of the Dallas Cowboys.
Ah! God damn it, man. But you know what?
G.
You know what? Look, I don't want to hear nobody sit there and tell me the reason why the Giants won the game on Sunday is because the 49ers lost all their players. Or the 49ers was complaining about the turf on the MetLife field. I don't give a shit about that shit. You know why? Because the Giants opened up the game against the Steelers playing on that same goddamn turf. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and tell me, you know what? Fuck that. They just, I don't know. Something happened. Maybe the Monstars came from space and sucked their fucking power. Shit. But you're not gonna sit there and tell me that on a Monday night game that the Giants or the Steelers complain. They didn't complain about the damn turf. The Jets didn't complain about the damn turf. That sounds like a personal problem, Kyle Shanahan, and the rest of you 49ers. Sounds like a personal problem. Fuck out of here, man. I don't understand why so many people hate the fucking Giants the way they do. I just don't get it. I get texts. I get people DMing me. People talking crazy. I don't bother nobody.
Can I say something?
No, because if you say Cowboys again, I'm going to scream. But go ahead, bro.
One thing I do notice that win or lose on social media, G is forever posting his team. He don't give a fuck. Like even when his team lose, he ain't hiding. Like he out there say, yo, nigga, like, yo, we lost. So what? Not so what because we lost, but like, nigga, like, so what, nigga, like, I'm gonna abandon this team because they lost. Everybody lose. Think about it, nigga. Everybody lose. You can't name one team in the world that haven't lost. I'll wait. Think about it. Everybody loses. You know what I'm saying? Some just more than others. Everybody's going to lose.
And if somebody say the Cowboys, I swear, I want to fight you. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all ain't did shit since fucking 95. My bad, bro. But
I ain't going to do it.
Look. The Giants should win this game. Matter of fact, they should win every other game that they play. Just like with every other team, they should win every other game that they play. You would think that would be, that would happen, right? You would want that to happen. I'm a realist, man. Listen, if my team sucks, they suck. This year, I don't think the Giants suck. I think they can win 7 to 9 games. That's how I feel. And Anita Marks, wow, you're not understanding. No, you're not understanding. You're not understanding. Like, what makes you think? Because you go on Google or you go on some type of chat or whatever, and you got all the information that you need about the fucking Giants. They ain't even fucking played the game yet. But you want to sit there and say, oh my God, I'm staying away from this game. This is a game I will not take because she bets. She does like the fantasy draft and shit. That's a game I'm staying away from. Well, shit, you should stay away from every other damn game. You fucking said that Cam Newton was going to be the goddamn, wasn't going to be the starter for the Patriots. What happened? Oh, don't you know that Stidham got hurt? So fucking what? What makes you think that he was going to be the starter any goddamn way? Who the fuck signs Cam Newton to sit on the goddamn bench? Anybody? Shit, if I'm playing Madden, Cam Newton ain't sitting on the goddamn bench. My bad, Daniel Jones. You got to go, bruh. Come on, let's go, Cam. And I like Daniel Jones. But you talking about Cam Newton.
Killer Cam.
My bad. This Cam Newton. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people just fuck with me because they know I get like this. They're like, I won. You mad, bitch? Nah, I'm not mad. I'm just, just telling y'all straight the fuck up. Like, yo,
passionate. It's a difference.
Y'all facts ain't facts. Y'all facts is fictional facts. I mean, I don't get it. And Stephen A. Smith, you fucking hypocrite. You motherfucking Look, if the Giants are doing good, he's a Giants fan. Yeah. If the Giants suck, he's a Steelers fan. And anybody that plays the Cowboys, he's a fan of that team. You look like a dumbass now wearing that Atlanta Atlanta Falcons jersey and shit, talking all your shit. And what did Ezekiel Elliott's dad do? Stacy do? You know what he did? He reposted the shit. How you feel now, Stephen A? How you feel now? You ain't no damn Giants fan. You from New York, but you ain't no damn Giants fan. Fuck you. If I saw you to your face, I'll tell you fuck you.
Yeah, what the A stand for?
Ass. Shit. You know what I mean? But Stephen A's another one. He thinks he knows everything about everything with sports. He just got a big ass mouth. And his homeboy, who's on the show? What's his name? Kellerman?
Max Keller.
Fuck him too. I used to be a Giants fan. I just can't watch no more. Fuck you. We don't need you. I used to be a Knicks fan, but you know what? I don't like the owner. Fuck you. We don't need you.
Bitch ass nigga.
He's a Lakers fan now. Bandwagon bastard. You think you know everything too?
Punk motherfuckers.
Shit, man. I swear, man. If somebody can leak this podcast to them, I want to be a guest on a goddamn show on First Take. Put me on there. Make this shit viral.
Damn it.
The fuck, man. Like, I just all these sports people swear they know everything. Even some of the people on the Michael K show. I mean, I listen to all the whining that Michael does and the other two dudes, Don and what's the dude on the Ebro show? Rosenberg. That motherfucker eat crickets. He ate crickets on the air the other day. He lost a bet. He said it tastes like stale potato chips. You nasty motherfucker. But
that's what crickets taste like.
that's what he said. But I mean, it's like I know they get paid for what they do, but when you sit there and talk trash, if you gonna talk trash about a team, talk about the Browns. Talk about them. They got a stacked team, and they don't play like a fucking team that's stacked. They just don't. And I got a feeling they're going to turn it around because they won last week. I think they'll win this week. Who they playing this week? I got my NFL picks too. They're playing the where I put them at. Do.
Washington.
Yeah, they're playing Washington. So that's a game they should win. They're still trashing the way to meet until they get everything clicking. You got all this wide receiver power. You got a running back game. I said it before. Give the ball to Chubb. Give the ball to Kareem Hunt. That's your game. Run the fucking ball. That will open up play action. That will open up your RPOs. Do that shit. Do that. Now, back to the Giants. We lost Saquon Barkley, and I wish him a speedy recovery. He tore his ACL. That's like it sucks. But I heard that there's a 90% chance that he can get back to the explosiveness that he had prior to the injury. So, I wish him a speedy recovery, and we'll see you next year. And next year, we'll be back out here getting it. But they signed Devonta Freeman. He used to play for the Falcons. He was actually in the area. He had a workout with the Eagles, but decided to come to the Giants because he saw a better opportunity. Yeah, hell yeah, it's a better opportunity. We just lost our best player, so he could come in and actually plug right away. Oh well, he wasn't in the camp. It's the same offense that he's used to this offense. That's what I'm saying. Get your fucking facts straight before y'all talk. He's used to the offense. Of course, he has to get used to the terminology. And he's a better blocker than Saquon is. That's something that Saquon has to work on. He has to work on his blocking, pass protection. Devontae can do that. So, listen, I'm going to go on another rant again in about 2 to 3 weeks. Why I say that? Because in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be telling y'all how right I am, or how right I am at this moment. Stop writing teams off. Don't write these Giants off. Y'all think, you just being a loyal fan. You can shut the fuck up now. Well, fuck you too. I beat you to the punch. I said it. Fuck you.
Yo, hold up.
Shit.
Yo, hold up. They just you just being a loyal fan. God for fucking bed, right? My bad. Continue, bro. I had to.
I know my rant's over.
That
It's
shit
just
ain't
that.
even-
It's just that when I listen to the radio, when I hear other people, you know what I mean. It's like.
That don't make you just being a loyal fan.
But come on,
Duh.
like y'all gotta stop with that bullshit. Now, a suck team, and listen,
That's wild.
the Jets. I picked them to be in the playoffs. Their coach sucks. Gase sucks. He's supposed to be a genius, right? A quarterback guru. Where? You got Darnold looking crazy out there. You got one of the best running backs in the game and don't know how to fucking use him. And you can't really say it's all on the Jets because if you watch the games and if you know football, you're saying to yourself, why? What the fuck is the line doing? Why did our receiver take a play off? Why did our receiver didn't go full speed to the spot? You can't blame everything on Darnold. You can't blame everything on Daniel Jones. This is what I mean. This comes from people that don't know a damn thing about football, but want to open their mouth and say how much somebody sucks. Sometimes when a quarterback throws the ball, he's not just throwing to the damn cornerback or the damn linebacker because he's playing catch with them. It's because it was a misread with the wide receiver. So that means the quarterback sucks? God damn, like, cut the shit out. I coach. I take pride in what the fuck I do. A lot of pride. So when y'all be talking all that shit y'all be talking, look, man, it just strikes a nerve, man, and this is what y'all get. Instead of getting just Gerald, you get nigga Gerald. Sorry. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm gonna read off my picks, and okay, so we got the 49ers at the Giants. I picked the Giants to win the game. Of course, yes, because of the injuries, they should win that game, but still, the Giants are a good team. I think the Giants will win the game. I would say it might be a close game. I would say close score, maybe like 17, 14, somewhere around that. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game because of actually, you know what? It could be a high scoring game because nah, you know what? I'll go back on that. It'll be a low scoring game. I think it'd be more of a defensive game than a high scoring game because of all the mixes that the Giants got now and what the 49ers are going through. So the next one is the Bengals and the Eagles. Eagles, I don't know. I think they're just really just distraught. Their offensive line is really not that great. And they're a team trying to find themselves. I don't know where they're headed. It doesn't look like they're headed in a positive way. Wentz doesn't look like the Wentz of the last couple years. He looks like a shell of himself right now. So I got the Bengals beating the Eagles. I actually really like the Bengals quarterback, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the real deal. The next game is the Titans and the Vikings. I got the Titans beating the Vikings. The Vikings just suck to me. They're horrible. Cousins is being Cousins as usual. It's like ain't shit changed since he left Washington. So I got the Titans beating the Vikings. I got the Rams beating the Bills. I'm still not 100% sold on the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, they're a good team, but I think that Rams defense is going to put them to the test. Jets, Colts, no brainer. Colts are going to win. Cowboys, Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will get this game. It's going to be a close game, though. It's going to be a close game. Now, the Cowboys got a lucky ass bounce their way last week. Like, who the fuck sits there and watches the onside kick go 10 yards? Who told them to do that shit? I don't know. They should have fired the damn special teams coach from Atlanta. Bucks, Broncos. I got the Bucks beating the Broncos. Chiefs and Ravens. That's going to be probably the best game on the fucking ticket, man. And if y'all lose every game that y'all pick, if y'all gambling, y'all lose every fucking game y'all pick, shit, I don't know. If you bet on this game, it's gonna be a big it's gonna be a big money maker. You know what I mean? If I was a gambling person, I don't gamble. I like my money. I don't gamble shit. But I got the Ravens beating the Chiefs, and the reason why is because the Chiefs played the Chargers last week. I didn't like what I saw last week. The Chargers really had pretty much a no-name quarterback come in there, and he damn near won the game for the fucking Chargers last week. And Tyrod Taylor had chest pains, but come to find out that he was getting treatment from one of the trainers, and the trainer accidentally punctured his lung. So I don't know if that was a setup or I have no idea. But I didn't like what I seen from the Chiefs. I mean, I got the Ravens winning. The Ravens are playing home, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens on this one. And I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with the Ravens on this one. We got the Bears against the Falcons. The Falcons need a rebound from last week's debacle. I'm not really sold on the Bears, even though they beat us last Sunday. Shit. My uncle texting me all laughing and shit. Whatever. Love you, Uncle Ivan. But I got the Falcons beating the Bears. I really don't trust Trubisky. I don't think he's really that. Put Foles in, man. Why'd you pick him up if he ain't playing? I really don't see what Trubisky is really doing out there on the field. You know, over a guy, you know, that won a Super Bowl, you know, a couple years ago. But I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now we got the Washington team against the Browns. I said before, I think the Browns will win that game. We got the Patriots against the Raiders. I like what the Raiders are fucking doing. Yo, shit, Gruden got them fucking moving, boy. But I think the Patriots will beat the Raiders in New England. Texans against the Steelers. The Texans don't look really that great to me right now. The Steelers, man, that defense is fucking suffocating, man. And that offense, I think Roethlisberger has a little thing going on now. So I got the Steelers beating the Texans. Panthers against the Chargers. I'm going to say the Chargers are going to win this one. Carolina doesn't look like the team I thought they were going to be with Bridgewater at quarterback. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I got the Chargers winning this one in L.A. Get the Lions against the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals beating the Lions. The Lions, the Lions are the Lions, man. I mean, damn. every fucking year with this is another team that you can't predict it. You can't predict anything positive, I should say, because they haven't really been that great. And I love Stafford as a quarterback, but you know what? When you lose pieces like the wide receiver that retired, damn, hell's his name? What's his name?
From what team?
The Lions. He retired.
Wide receiver?
Wide receiver. Played for Detroit. I'm about to say the wrong name. I know that's not his name. Calvin Johnson. I was about to say I was going to say Johnson, but I was going to say the wrong first name.
I wouldn't have guessed that one.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson. I mean, they called him Megatron, man. Like he was that guy for that Detroit team. You know, the deep threat. He was a possession wide receiver. But the thing with the Lions is that they always miss. They have one piece, but they don't have the other piece to go with it. So right now they got the piece at running back. They got Adrian Peterson. They got him, but they really don't got no threat at wide receiver. You know, it's like mixing Kool-Aid with no sugar. Like, you can't do that. you do that, you getting smacked. But I got the Cardinals beating the Lions, and the Cardinals. I said earlier in the year the Cardinals is gonna be a fucking threat. Shit, man. They're gonna be pretty deep in the playoffs. Lamar Murray, he's that guy. So we'll see. And then we got the Packers against the Saints. I got the Packers beating the Saints. Once again, I don't see the Saints being the team that they normally are. I mean, I don't see that pizzazz, that Drew Brees magic. I don't see that shit. I got the Packers. You know, they might go on this one. They might win big on this one. So those are my picks for this week. If anybody wants to debate my picks, anybody got a problem with my picks, you know, hit us up. Let me know, man. We can talk about it.
15 minutes.
We can talk about it.
Damn.
All right, so we got 15 minutes. Like I said, it's my birthday. I'm not really doing much today, but hanging with the fam, chilling. You know, and it's just a blessing, man, to be alive, man. It's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to see 38. You know, I'm knocking on 40. That's kind of crazy, man. Like when we're kids, we never think about being that old.
When we was kids, when we was in our 20s and somebody was 30-something, we thought they was old as hell.
Like somebody say you 30, I'm like, no, you dirty.
I'm 22, somebody 39. I said, damn, you old as shit.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, I'm like, yo, we gotta embrace it. I'm embracing where I'm at right now, and I can't be any more happier than what I am. You know, and to those that wish me a happy birthday on Facebook and Instagram, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, it's just I feel all the love, man. It's a lot of love, yo. It's a lot of love.
Don't start crying, Jay.
I ain't gonna cry. Trying to think of something funny to say. I see the vein in the brain just trying to, you know what I mean?
Nah.
I beat you to it, bro. You too late. But nah, man. I'm just gonna enjoy the day with my kids, my girl, and hopefully I get a cooked meal, birthday cake, all that stuff.
That's another thing too. Like, birthday comes, I'm a fat boy at heart, man. Ain't nothing like birthday cake. It just tastes different.
Ice cream cake at that.
Like the whipped cream and the cake itself and I sound fat as hell, right? Breathing all heavy in the mic and shit. Like, oh, cake. But like, honestly speaking, as far as like birthdays goes, like, we still do that shit at the house. Like, my birthday come up, I'll be 39 this year. And like, Get the 3, get the number 3 and the number 9, put on a cake. Nobody's putting 39 candles in a fucking cake. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Wax.
Yeah, and by the time you like the 39th one, the first one, it's like, you know what I mean? It's part of the cake now.
You don't mess around, burn your nail in your finger.
It's like, yeah, it's definitely, especially like, because, you know, if I'm 39 and I still get the cake, you know, like, you know, the kids, you know what I mean? You know they can't wait. I can't wait. And I can't wait either, because, you know, kids take forever to blow out some candles. I said, damn, that cake look good as hell. Like, what you wishing about? Cut that shit already.
Now, I get to the point that when your kids blow out the damn candle, man, you kind of don't want no damn cake. They spit over it. Like, I'm good.
Especially if it be them candles that they ain't blow out for the first time.
Trick candles.
They got a double back. Be like,
nah, I'm good. I put spark. You know the sparklers, sparkle candles. Cause you know my girl different, so I try to do something different. I put the sparklers on her cake, and you know it was dope though. I mean, you know what I mean. It sparkled every fucking where, but I mean.
So you put those out? What, like you just take them out and just?
I threw them in the sink.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Can't blow them shits out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, by the time you finish blowing them shits out, you don't even want them.
Nah, I'm good. Nah. Plus, on top of that shit, man, I'm a firefighter. It's kind of embarrassing having the fire department come to my house.
And the embarrassing part is how the fire started. With the cake. You know what I'm saying? Well, who bought the candles?
Oh, man. Nah.
I did.
Nigga trying to keep a job, get a paycheck,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
work and stay at home.
So look, kids, you taking the blame for this one. Make daddy look stupid. You want that Xbox, right? Shut your ass up, nigga.
My kids, man.
Stop.
They actually woke me up this morning. You know, those that know my son Tave, y'all know he a big kid. Why he had to jump on my back this morning? Happy birthday, Dad! Oh my God!
You said jump on. I thought you were gonna say your stomach or something. You know what I mean?
On my back, man. I'm like, he like a bear. Yo, I'm like, yo, get off of me, man. He said, Dad, I wish you a happy birthday. I love you. I said, I love you too. Now get the hell off me. But it was all good. I mean, it was good. Yeah,
See, the thing about G's kids is,
oh gosh, man, yeah, the thing, the all the things,
the things. Nah, with people though, G, I don't know if you wanna did a video, and he was in his car with his kids.
Oh, on YouTube.
He did the video, bro. Like, if I didn't know G from nothing and saw the video, I still think the shit was entertaining. Cause you think about it, you can't tell how old is Taven and Eli.
10 and 7.
I was gonna say 9 and 6. I was close, right? So
but no matter what, we're always gonna be over 500. That's why I look at it.
Yeah.
Win-loss record.
Yeah. But think about it. You can't tell kids, like, you can't script nothing with a kid. You know what I mean? Kids gonna be kids. Daddy, was this the line I was supposed to say? Because if that was the case, they would have said that shit. Like, the video was just, it was just funny, man.
My kids are natural, man. Like, they didn't know I was shooting the video. And I said in one part of the video, I said, damn, y'all get on my nerves. So Eli said in the back seat, he said, you get on our nerves. So I said, what? I said, let me pull over. He said, no. I didn't say that, Dad. So that's what I thought. You know what I mean? But it's natural. Like, yeah. I didn't have to tell him. But then when they saw the video was on, then all that natural ability came out, pouring out more. You know, Taven talking about my mom. She's from East Orange. Y'all got a problem with that or something he said. So I'm looking at him. I looked at him just like this. I said, shut your dumb. He said, but it was hilarious. It was funny. Yeah. I mean, I would upload it, but it's just that, you know, I'm talking to my kids the way I talk to my kids. I don't talk to them, you know, or abuse my kids. Man, so when I say to my kids, you motherfuckers get on my nerves, I'm saying that shit because they really get on my nerves. It ain't because I hate them, but you got some people that would hear that and they be like, why is he calling his kids motherfuckers?
Well, think about what is it worse in him saying it? Was it better if they say it? I know we didn't see the video. Like, you ever seen them videos on the internet and shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, damn, when you gonna? We had to talk about this. before we started video shooting the podcast. You ever be in the store and see a little kid acting crazy? And for some, it's always a boy. Oh, little boy is always acting crazy. I never seen like a little girl act out like that. But a little boy's always acting crazy. But you ever see him? He put his hand in the shelf and starts walking and knocks everything off the shelf. You know what I mean? Light shit, fruit snacks and all that shit. You know what I mean? So you sitting here thinking like, bro, like, I think 10 seconds is too long. You think, yo, bro, when is the ass whooping coming? Well, like, really? And then she started, oh, if you don't.
My bad.
Oh, I thought somebody's calling him. I didn't want to keep talking.
Nah, I was just turning my phone back on.
And I was like,
phone cut you off.
I said, bro, that don't even make sense. Like, all this. Then I told G, I seen in the store one time where the mother's telling the kid, you better stop it. All right, Billy, 1, 2. He starts counting with her. 3, 4, 5, 6. I said, you a clown. The fuck is going on? Bro, I wish I recorded this. Shit was so long ago, but I wish I recorded that shit, man. Bro, I'll be like, damn. All those happy birthday notifications.
I was just about to say, that's that birthday love. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Phone got hot.
That's all right. That's why I put the notifications on the mic.
I just want to play a little song real quick.
They got love.
Before we get out of here.
Oh, you gonna play music?
Just a little song, man.
I said you gonna play a music. Nobody heard that shit. Jess, you can correct me, bro. You can correct me.
You saw I let that go, though. Right?
I know where you were going.
You gonna play a music? Nah, Jeff about to take that out.
You know
fuck
the
that.
music
Keep that in.
is.
Keep that in.
Aww.
He said, "Aw."
You want to sing too, nigga? I want to hear me.
Hell yeah. It's a special day today. I don't know the words, though. Yeah, man. 38. Feeling great. But whoever listening, if y'all know the words, sing the song. I don't know the words.
Nigga, happy birthday to you, nigga? What the fuck?
Yo, Jeff's a fool, man. He said, happy birthday, nigga.
That's the only part I know.
Yo.
You know what I mean? I don't know like these words here. But yo, who sits there and listens to the words though?
Oh, nah, nigga. We not listening to the whole 7-minute track.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Wait for that hook to come in.
Yeah, that's it.
All we need is a hook. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That's it. But thank you. Appreciate all y'all. Love all y'all. We really appreciate you guys following us on our Facebook page, Anchor, Spotify, hitting us up on our YouTube. We love all the love that we getting. It's just making us want to do this more every week and get better at what we do. And like I don't want to sound corny because I wouldn't be we wouldn't be who we are if it wasn't for you. Nah, I mean
I'll still be who I am.
Exactly. You know what I mean? we not gonna go there with that. But we just want to thank y'all because
Definitely.
it just pushes us to level up every week. We just trying to do our thing, man, and trying to make this thing blow up. So
And people definitely be people didn't know like I had a podcast with G, and they don't know G, they know me because they might work with me or something like that. I said, I didn't know you had a podcast. I said, yo, man, let me get your give me a number, man. We work something out. You know what I mean? Because like some people do music, some people got businesses, some people just they want to put their talent out there, or they just want to come kick it and just talk about life stuff, and that's cool too. You know what I mean? They know about your occupation. You just come kick it.
And all we want to do is just look out. You know what I mean? Like we want to use what we have to help anybody else that's trying to gain any type of notoriety.
Yeah.
I'm not. We're not saying that it's going to be like instant. It's going to happen just like that. But shoot, I mean, the more you get yourself out there, like we're doing, like what we're doing, the more you get yourself out there, the better off you're gonna be. So I mean, if you're gonna ride with us and be there, be there while we're doing what we're doing, we can all do this together. You know what I mean? That's why we always say that we like to have people like chime in. We like to have people, hit us up. Let us know something. You want to be part of the show? You got a talent? You got something you want to talk about? Let's talk. I mean, that's what we all about. We all about table talk, everything. You see, we talk about everything as it is. So
There'd be people we know and grew up with and never
Yeah.
really had those kind of conversations with. You know what I mean? And since we got this since we got this platform, I mean, why not use it? You know what I mean? For opportunities like this. You know what I mean? I feel good like when somebody like asks me like, yo, I want to come on the podcast, man. I say, yo, that ain't a problem. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up? Like, what you anything you want to promote, get off your chest. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is the place to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just come kick it with us, man. Like we treat everybody like family, bro. Like we here.
That's it. Family,
You know what I
man.
mean? We
That's
here.
it.
We here to do our job, and like G said, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep getting better at it. You know what I mean? We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep posting. We're gonna keep sharing, and we want y'all to share too. If you're a supporter, if you're a fan, share. Hit that share button till your fingers fall off. Keep sharing, bro. We here. You know what I mean? That's it, man.
And it's my birthday.
It's his birthday.
All right, so we're about to sign off. This is R&G. My name is Gerald. Oh, before we sign off, just make sure that we got say what we normally say. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Keep away from people.
Wear protection and wash your dirty ass.
With your nasty ass.
Don't you feel funny? We got to tell people this shit though. It feel good to tell somebody like we shouldn't have to. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
But some people just need the information, bro, because some people just nasty, bro.
That's true too.
And even though they are nasty, they hear us saying the shit. They don't give a fuck. That's why we say it every fucking week.
And keep saying it every fucking week. Bitches. You wash your nasty fucking ass.
Bitches. All right, R&G, we out.
Peace, y'all.